Fucking right, horny little sluts, man. Honestly.
Mate, have you seen how she's dressed? She looks like Jamie Lee Curtis from True Lies.
That's who it is. Yeah, you're right. She does a bit. But she's nowhere near as fit as Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't know why he did that to Jamie Lee. You know what I mean? But she's got a similar body, hasn't she? It's the shoulders, actually, that do it. Because, like, fucking face, dude. Come on, man. Come on, Lee.
Well, I don't know, Tess. I think it is the woman from Halloween. You know, I'm pretty sure it is. Don't quote me on it, but I think it is. You know.
So, Sean, let me ask you a question. Do you drink coffee? I didn't think you drink coffee, did you, Sean? Would you consider a coffee like a cold brew coffee enema? Then, like, spray someone in the ass?
Is it really your birthday, Lee? I never responded to you because I don't know half the time if you're trolling, you know what I mean? I didn't say yes. You bastard. It worked. Sarah's got your back, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's just speeding up now anyway.
That's fast. Sie gar kein Chance, ne? Das ist wohl erst der letzte Karte. Glad Karte, Jesse. Das ist gleich was. Das war schon Arzt und Schimpfacke. Listen, Lee, and that. Listen, I'm not here to take our closed Tess's cam. Her cam's only on my screen because she automatically opens up. You know, I don't want anyone jealous because, you know, I do have a certain accent. It's a strong accent. It's an ugly accent. But not everyone feel, you know, people think, you know, to get intimidated by it, you know, they might think I get a female interest of theirs might sort of be drawn to it, you know. Don't worry about that, you know. Guy, mate, just like John Lennon, you know, just a nice fella that plays a bit of guitar and just wants to sing and, you know, create a revolution, sort of thing, you know.
I don't know. To me, you don't make any sense. I don't even know what you're talking about, Sean. But what I want to talk about is coffee. I'm about to drink Yubon tropical coffee. Places like Puerto Rico and stuff. Tropical places all over the world, my friends.
If I didn't know Sarah, though, mate, if I didn't know her, I would be on. Do you know what I mean? In those pyjama pants, that bottom's nice, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's because the female bottom, it's nice, isn't it? But you know, what do you define nice as? You know, I like a tone bottom. I can tell her bottom's been doing squats. You know, that one hasn't, but it's still nice. Sarah, you alright? Lovely. My mate, Saza.
Ooh, I agree with you, Sean. Those dance moves with those tattoos, she's got an amazing body and figure. Oh, big up, Sarah. I wish I had some coins to give you a gift. I love your new dress and look and everything. What? Well, I'm so impressed, Sarah. Wow.
Well, yeah, thanks for that, Idina. How are you? No, it's not easy, honestly. It's, you know, I've had a lot of people that I like when I've been out. Like, I'm going away this year, and shows eggs. I'll go dancing in the adult entertainment room, and no doubt I'll get some lass that's jealous, and she'll end up having a tip or not liking me and stuff like that. I can't go out. This is why I stay in, you see, guys, and perform my dancing here, because last time I went out was 15 to 20 years ago, and there was this lass that didn't like me. She was with her mother and I was with mine, and she ended up causing a fight. So yeah, I do get a lot of, this is why we chose not to go out no more, because, you know, because I'm an express dancer, a lot of other lasses don't like that, so it tends to cause trouble, so I usually express at home now. I don't go out.
Yeah, I just want to say, a lot of people don't know this, but women fight more than men. I mean, women are so competitive. Plus, there's a lot of women at dance clubs. And, oh, God, I know what it's like when people get jealous and envious, you know. Yeah, stay safe, though, sir. Maybe you could do, like, a dance club on YouTube or something. Get a bunch of donations. People love your style a bit.
Bob, I don't know if you can hear me, mate. Are you sure you added the right ID, though? Because I've logged in on the site, like, no requests. Just check again if you did. Because my ID is a bit of a weird one. There's numbers, isn't there? So it's like, I'll type it again. But like the O, there's a number though, you might think it's a letter, not, you know how. Just, so that's it, like, if you've done it right, you know how. You might have, it just might not be showing up on, for me, on the site thing.
Yeah, like I was just saying in the room, there's a lot of people out there, and I don't express my dancing on YouTube, because the last time I did that, I had my family, meaning my parents and my sisters, taking the mick, and I had a lot of people that just used to take the piss. So I usually just dance in my room now on my own, and that's how I like it. So I always do what I'm comfortable with, but I like my dancing, and I always will. I've been dancing since I was 3, and the way you see me dancing is a bit of ballet, a bit of the ballroom, and a bit of Spanish dancing, because I'm mates with people down near my end. That's it.
Just I wanted to say too, I've seen, thousands of women dancing. I watch shuffle step, twerking. There's so much good dancing. But I was watching Bollywood dancing last night. But I've never seen any woman so beautiful. You got such unique style. There is no other woman like you, Sarah. You are a gem.
That is absolutely so cute. I think that's such a cute thanks. And no one has actually ever turned around and said about my dancing. They just think I'm an idiot, especially when I've had a drink. But I think once I've had a drink and I'm actually getting tipsy, that is when I do show my true self. And it's pretty good. I can actually stand on one leg. This is full ballet for at least about 5 to nearly 10 minutes without getting off with both legs. So it's not easy. It really isn't easy. When people look at you and they think it's easy, it's not.
Lying bastard. You lying bastard. Sarah. You ain't standing on one leg for 10 minutes. Nah. Nah, look, seriously, that's fucking good if that's true though. Obviously I'm not gonna say proven and shit like that. I'll fucking believe. It's hard to believe you, but I'll believe it. Just by judging by how you're trying to say. I can see by your face that you're not lying, you know what I mean? But you know, if you can start like, you know, you can do that. There's a thing where someone's age can be predicted by how long you can stand on a leg for, you know. So you're probably gonna live like over 80 and all that as well, you know. You've got a long the future's bright and the future's orange for you. And the future's Oculus.
Yeah, the future's Oculus. I'm glad that you came on actually. No, but yeah, no, on a serious note, there's a few things I can actually do. I can actually bend my right leg or my left leg onto one leg standing up and actually keep it there. And to be truthful, I will tell you, I think the most I actually did stand for was for 5 minutes with that one, because I'm actually bending the leg, going across the other leg. So if you've noticed, when I was dancing, that's what I was actually doing, but I couldn't obviously stand for 5 minutes because the rhythm, I always dance to the rhythm of the music. I never dance to what I'm dancing to. It's got to be to the sound of...
To the sound of the music. To the sound of the music. Yeah. What are you drinking? Saz, vodka. Vodka bloody gold. Bacardi. You dirty bastard.
Well, I would have had more if women didn't have issues, do you know what I mean? It's only because I wasn't having a drink tonight, to tell you the truth, but I fancied it. And because as women are women, and we have our issues, and I'm not going to dispute what issues, I decided not to have one. But then later on during the night, it was like, really? My issues had actually just fucked off. My menstrual I'm on about, by the way, guys. It actually just stopped, and I thought, you bastard. I actually have a drink on a Saturday, and you fucking had to do it to me at late hours in the morning. So I thought, fuck it, I'm having a drink, so I had a drink. So fuck it, I'm enjoying myself.
I sort of had the same thing happen to me yesterday. Just some dickhead. He's not really my mate or nothing like that. Well, he's not a dickhead. I shouldn't really say that. Well, he is a bit of a dickhead. His name's Holy Roller. You've met him on this programme before. Yeah, he's all right, isn't he? But he wants to be everyone's. I like him. to be fair, but he is a piss taker. You know, and you know, I doubt he likes me the way I sort of have a like for him. I don't really like him, but what I mean is, like, I wouldn't fucking want any art or nothing like that, you know. We sort of said, like, this bloody, I've got bloody work tonight, mate, Sunday night, you know. So, you know, he's bloody said yesterday, you know, he's going to get some drink, but you can get pissed with me, Sean. I'm like,
This room, look at the state of this. Superman Gambia or something. Hi, Tess.
I whipped out my big fat coke can cleaners in for you, everyone fucked off, mate. You know, I'm not competing with this, you know, they're all fucked. Scaredy cats, like.
They'll be on the Oculuses, that's what they'll be doing. They'll be on the VRs. You see, that's the thing about me, right? My VR is across there. I could easily go on it and fucking go in any room that I want and blah, blah, blah. But do you know what? It's the same as talking on here, but it's not as... how can I put it? I can't explain it. It's just not the same. You know, I'd sooner see a face instead of an avatar. Do you know what I mean? Because the avatar is on false potentials. You are not the avatar. Do you know what I mean? At least when you're talking on here, you're getting to see who you're talking to. Do you know what I mean? And I prefer that. That makes it a room.
Well,
Yeah, but Sarah, you can't go to karaoke rooms. You can't be fucking snogged. You know what I mean? You can't be, you know, there's loads of things you can't do in this room. You can't move about. You know what I mean?
Bob, I actually thought you'd gone. I thought you was on your VR. Oh my God. Fuck's sake, mate. Why'd you have to be so close? He's never been, like, close on top of me before. I don't know why. He must be having a wet dream. He can fuck off. He ain't fucking starting on me. I can't be honest. I'm not in the mood for sex tonight. Was I on mic? Oh, fuck's sake. I do apologise about that. I thought I was on mic.
Sarah, you made a good point because I think we should have like a VR night. You know, because I love Cam Frog.
Alright, Johnson. He's alright, and he obviously you don't get on, you call him goggles and all that, but you know, that's sort of using it like. Eddie, here you go.
Oh, was that me?
Fucking doesn't he look like him though, lad? Fucking, hey, who's this? And don't, it's not you, but who's this impression of it? Fucking whistle through the teeth? Haven't got any teeth? I just about fucking sneak on some butter. Fucking state leak, fucking spook to see.
Infy, why are you taking the piss out of me, mate? I thought me and you got on, lad. I thought we were mates. Oh, God. Fucking hell, info. Like, who's this big then? Is this Tess? Is everyone fucking going to turn on me because they think I'm interested in this girl? I don't know her. I'm not even on a cam. I might be on a cam, but I'm not looking at it a fuck all, mate. Let me close here, can, if it's going to make people fucking turn on me, man. Weird cunts.
It happens to me last, well, it happens to me a lot. As soon as you get as soon as you get like a couple of women interested in talking to you, not because they fancy you or anything like that. Some dickhead like Leo will just pop out of the woodwork and just start on you.
Scouse, who's this person that you're actually looking at that people are having an issue with? I hope it's not fucking me. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, fucking... I didn't realise Bob was still on the air. I thought he was. I feel like a white dickhead now. But yeah, I do like the VR, but I'm not always on it. So when I'm on it during the day, people go on it on the night. Well, I can't sing on karaoke, Bob, during the night because I have my little boy asleep. Do you know what I mean? And he has school during the weekdays, so I have to be careful when to sing and when not to sing. And whenever I do fucking sing during the day, no one's about, and so it's like...
I don't know, sir. I get on with info these days, but he obviously came in taking the piss. He wants to fight with me. I'm like, I don't really, you know, I don't want that. I actually like the fella. So I'm a little bit surprised, like, all I can think is, because I know how people get on here, man, like, if they fancy a girl, they want to show off to her, or they might feel like I'm an ugly, fat-faced piece of shit. Well, I'm not a piece of shit, but I'm a fat-faced cunt. Do you know what I mean? I've got no interest in bloody anything. But, you know, I know how people are on this programme. It's like...
Dude,
Please, hey lads, so the fuckers come from those there's a difference, you know. It's just such a way because you can't fart in the fucking digestive biscuits out of your bum.
dude, shit.
Info, stop being a fucking dick. Just calm yourself down, for God's sake. I don't know why you've just come into the room and you're starting on people for. I mean, you know you're not that kind of person. At first you are, right? No, I'm not pissy actually. And what's the topic, what you've put? How pathetic is that? Info, come on. Don't you think it's time that you grow up now? My husband's got ADHD, but even he fucking acts his age. You know, I have been funny, but he's got fucking dyslexia as well, but he grows up. Do you know what I mean? Don't you think it's time that you grow up now with your age? I mean, don't act as if you did not do that topic, because I know you did. It's up your street.
They're jealous, innit? And then he starts to take it, like, trying to take the piss out of my accent. But have you heard your fucking silly little accent, you little farmer cunt, mate? You talk through your nose and that, like. Oh, no, you do. Don't say I do, mate. And don't talk like I fucking do, like. Know what I mean? Like, anyone can talk like that, like. You're jealous of me, info, lad. My accent, mate. You sound like a fucking little Yorkshire fanny all day, proper little queer cunt, innit? Come on, let's not do this. Let's not do this. Socrates used to do it all the time. Help me, help me. Stop it, lad. Stop it, please, stop it. Woo, ah, wee, ah, woo. Stop it, so. Stop it.
Scouse, did I just fucking hear you say, Sean, about Yorkshire, whatever? You do actually realise I'm Yorkshire myself, don't you? You actually are aware of that, aren't you? That I'm actually Scouse. I'm in Yorkshire, sorry. I'm gonna say, don't take the piss out of Yorkshire, mate. I'm fucking proud to be Yorkshire. In fact, Ganj should love me because I'm half half Scottish as well and half Irish. It comes within my nana and my granddad's side. And when I'm pissed off, sometimes my Irish and my Scottish comes out.
Sure, I love Yorkshire accent, I do. But there's certain parts of Yorkshire, though, ain't there? You know, I'm talking about the Bridlington area. Do you know Bridlington? I'm talking about that bloody area. It's fucking place of fucking geeky little fanny old cunts, innit, mate? Do you know what I mean? There's no, like, there's not an bar, those sorts of people. They're not city boys, are they? They're not they don't have a football team like I do they? They don't have the most famous band in the world that ever was called the Beatles, do they? John Lennon and all that. You know, there's Bridlington, there's Yorkshire offering anything that my city offers.
I'm just saying, I speak the best accent. I speak broken English. America!
You are actually paranoid because I wasn't taking the piss, but I will admit that. I was taking the piss out of Cam from Nutter. I know what you like when you cook, so I'll allow it.
Scouse, I have been funny, love, but you do realise that Bridlington's not far from me, don't you? Are you aware of this? Are you actually aware that Bridlington is not far from me? It's about, I'd say about half an hour to 3/4 of an hour away from me. And we do have a fantastic football team, Hull City at its best. And we've got a Turkish chairman that has brought into our stadium, and he's got some fantastic fucking players, mate. I tell you now, we're gonna beat some asses this year. And and me and my husband are going to Turkey next year.
I don't doubt that, Sarah. I don't, but you know, I've got to defend myself when people take the piss, like they try to take the piss. It makes no bloody sense, you know. maybe I just get oversensitive about someone like trying to take the piss out of the accent because maybe I just don't own it the way I should. I don't know, because you know it's like it's you know. Do you know what I mean? It's not nice, is it? Hey, Info's not being very nice to me, and I don't know why, Sarah, because I've been very nice to him of recent. I really have, mate. Like Info, I'm shocked that he's been horrible to me like that. Because I thought we got past that. I swear to God, of my mother's life, I thought me and this guy are cool now. Like there's nothing more that, but he's come in, he's fucking holding his fucking put a peg on his nose and taking the piss right out of me, and then saying he's taking the piss out of Cam Frog Nutter when he's not in the bloody room. He's a liar, you know. He's out for either cock or some blood. I don't know. You know.
I'm just saying, Sean, you and Sarah been talking about Info. You can't complain about him too much because that's what guys do. They talk shit to each other. It's kind of a secret, you know. It's actually a good way to treat a pretty girl too. Kind of tease her a bit like you're talking to your bro, talking shit, you know. I'm just saying, there's a bit of a bromance between you and Info, Sean. Maybe you guys should go down to the pub, get some hot pockets. Go down to the roller coaster. You and Info can stick your feet in the fountain together. And talk about the good old days.
There'll always be a certain thing between me and Info, which will. There's too much history between us has happened for there never to be some sort of appreciation for each other. You know what I mean? We've been through the right mill more than you will ever understand. You know what I mean? Only me and Info really understand that. So we'll always have a little bit of something. fair enough, Anthony. I'm sorry then, mate, okay? Serious, mate, you know, because we get on well. We've done well to get on the way we have now these days.
No, honestly, it's nothing, bro. I'm quite proud of you, mate. Honestly, you have been so grown up. You've been so. I can't believe this is actually the info that is actually talking on mic and being so decent and so civilized and so grown up. And I'm proud of you, mate. All right. I don't care what you say about me. You can say what you fucking like. All I know is, mate, I am proud of you being like this towards Sean, and you should pat yourself on the shoulder for that, because it takes a lot of guts to actually be so civilized and not bite or even get upset when someone's talking about you. All right.
I like him. I do. It's just like what he said. We've got a lot of beef, but I don't know. So I don't want to be. I don't want to lick his arsehole, but he's alright. Because I've seen a different side to him to what I used to think. I used to think he was a fucking arsehole. But there's a good side to him. He's got a heart of gold.
I'm just saying there's magic on Cam Frog. What you and Sean got is called singularity. It's called opportunity. You know, I was thinking to myself, how am I going to put this in perspective for you guys? 'Cause obviously, you're not feeling a bromance. So think about it this way. You're both working jobs, you know, 9 to 5s. So why not start a business together? You know, Sean, it's way better to hire an enemy than a friend. A friend will just resent it. If you hire a shit talker like Info, bit of an enemy, he's got a lot more to prove, you know?
I've got nothing but respect for Info, if I'm being honest with you. You know, he was in the shit once upon he got himself out of that. Look at him now. Got himself a good career. Sorted himself right out. And
Well, what I think it is, Sean and Info, a couple goofy guys. They like joking around. Info meant well, you know. He's just joking with them. But Sean, I think he's got a bit of a victim mentality. Been bullied his whole life. You guys just don't understand each other. You should really not fall out, you know.
shut up, Jay. I'm sort of faking, not laughing. I'm not, but I am. I'm not. But I am. Yeah, I like laughing. You cheeky little monkey. Oh, I've never been bullied in my life, Jesse, mate. You have. You cheeky little bugger. Fucking. And by the way, people, for anyone like, you know, Fat Snakey that's sitting there, you know, in the list there, that you know, fat lesbian there, Snake, lives in his fucking mum's bloody bedroom with his brother on the top bunk, sniffing the fucking farts from the bottom, you know. It's like, you know, if I wants to laugh, but he won't laugh in the room, but he probably is laughing. Just for those people, well, he probably isn't laughing actually. He's fucking pissed off in Fearney tonight for some reason. It's not my fault.
See, Sarah, I want to tell you this because Info is really giving you a compliment, kind of. He thinks you're cute, but you know, don't listen to stupid words people say, because guys talk, you know, very very nasty. But just listen to their tone of voice. Listen to people's tone of voice there, because you can understand anyone, even if you don't know their language. Because, well, I don't know. It's all about understanding. You know, understanding is love. You know. Anyways, more to talk about later.
Dickhead. Fucking Sarah, you gay. What you on about, you dickhead? You need to stand. Pretentious. Dickhead. Fuck off. Space bar. Pardon? Oh, okay. Can't hear you, can't see you, la 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 la. One of them with your fingers in your fucking head. Anyway, I'm off for, I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, fucking ADHD, my ass. Ain't got ADHD. Fuck off. I'll boot your fucking kid over the moon.
Hey, I know colour doesn't matter and all this, right? But it does matter because it matters how people behave when they see a certain colour. Now listen, I don't give a fuck about what colour I am, of course. You know that, don't you? But I am red even though I'm green right now. You know what I mean? I came into this room, we had a little chat before I came in with Pirate. He's like, you're red. He gave me red. That little Lee cunt or whoever it was took it. But it's been nice to... I don't care about having it back or nothing like that. It's just, it's nice to see little Snaky there as a blue and a little rat-faced Jerry before that was a green. That couldn't get the little ways with me like that they've been able to do, you know. They probably would be able to now because obviously, you know, I'm not supposed to be green. So what I'm saying is, it's been a pleasure that this little Snaky fella's been quiet and this little Jerry fella had to be quiet too, you know. That's it really, you know.
Scouse, can you make me have colour? But yeah, Snake is not on cam, so who actually cares about anybody else? All I care about is that we've got Scouse in the room, Sean in the room, and Info, and Hidden, and anybody else that's in the room. Why should anybody care if there isn't significant people that are always in the room, not in the room? Why should anyone care? You know, at the end of the day, all what matters is whoever's chatting on the room now. But Info, fucking hell, mate, I have been funny, but you're worse of work than my little boy. You really actually are.
But the reason I sort of care, Sarah, is because I've been trying to come in this room for fucking weeks. And every time I come in, that Snaky fella or that Jerry or Nick fella ban me. Instant. And it's like, first of all, it's not your bloody room to be banning. You might not like me, fair enough, but you shouldn't be just banning me when it's not your bloody dance. Do you know what I mean? So, but I never complained about that. I still haven't to this day, Sarah. It's just, I came in, I seen Party for the first time, his cam automatically opened. So I said hello, you know, and I just explained a few things, like, because he sent me an invite anyway as well, weeks ago. He wanted me to come in this fucking room.
Scouse, Shiny boy, if anyone fucking bangs can do about it, also would have protected your ass. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit there saying fucking trying to message people like, oh, can you unban me? Because I can't be asked with all that. If I'm banned, aren't I? It is annoying, but I'm not going to let that get to me where I'm fucking spending my time trying to get unbanned from a room that's full of shithead. I'm not saying everyone's shitheads in here, but the person that banned me is shithead, isn't he? So why would I want to really go back in? You know what I mean? It's like, it's annoying, but it's whatever. But it's like, that's all that's been happening for weeks in here, mate. It's Jerry and fucking... I don't know, I think it's Jerry. It is Jerry. There's just probably another little few names, you know.
Being funny, but I think my husband's missing me. He's just got. Oh my god, I cannot believe he's actually put his head on me and he's wanting cuddles. Oh, bless him. It's nice to be wanted, isn't it? Mind you, that I was really chuffed with my little boy when he cut me his first biscuit bolognese. It was banging. It was like, what? A 11-year-old child can fucking cook so good like that. He's the next Jamie Oliver. I know he's the next Jamie Oliver. He ain't a god and mamsy, because he doesn't swear. He only swears when he's angry, like info. That's the only time when he swears is when he's angry, like info. He's called me a SLAG before and said sorry within an hour later.
Sarah, what do you think of that? Do you know Dan on here? Dan? London Dan fella, the lesbian fella. the fella that fucks ladyboys and that. I was going to ask what you think of him, innit? Like, what you think of the fact that he's always trying to, like, act tough and stuff and talk to, like, men in a way where, like, in real life, he wouldn't dare, you know? Do you have any opinions on that Dan fella? Because to me, he's I sort of get angry by the man because I know he's such a bitch, do you know what I mean? And, like, you know, he tries to challenge certain people at times in this room that he would never chat.
Yeah, I think I get what you're on about. He does come across like that, and it's not right because at the end of the day, not all men are gay, you know, and he should respect that wish. I mean, it's like my daughter, Sean. She's been a lesbian since the day she was about 13, 14 years old, and she's never had a man. Not once has she ever been intimate with a man. But she would never go up to some woman who's straight and think that she's big and hard and, you know, she comes across to them that they should be a lesbian as well. She's never done that. And he does come across like that with other men, and it's wrong. He's not hard at all, he's just been an idiot.
Yeah, it's frustrating from my sitting area though, Sarah, you know, it's like, because if you are going to try and challenge people like me like that, being you like that, I will give you a smack in the mouth because it's you, you know what I mean? If it's some other big chap, well, I might try and avoid him, depending on his sort of, you know, if he's coming at me strong, well, he's going to get a good hide and see it. Like big time, do you know what I'm saying? Without my sort of, well, by me, but, you know, I'll hit him with a brick or something.
Was that aimed at me again? I'm just sat here being quiet. Please say it wasn't.
You know, I'll give him a good bloody hiding with a brick. Or a snooker cue after it's been up my arse, you know. Shove it in his mouth and say, taste my shit, you know.
Bro, you're not being a fucking quiet, you fucking starting with me, mate. But I have been funny, yeah? But you actually came for me before. Just because you fucking moved doesn't mean that you're not a fucking council peasant pig either. And let's get something straight, mate, right? Yeah, I know fucking people. I know somebody that's serving a 10-year sentence for fucking putting someone in a coma. And he's not proud of it, and I'm not proud of him doing it. But I'll tell you now, all it takes is when he comes out in 2 years' time is to fucking send him to you. Yeah, of course he's in jail. He's been used to jail. He's always been in and out of jail. He actually went to a fucking special school back when he was younger, and he's fucking got ADHD and dyslexia and fucking God knows what. But I swear to God, just carry on fucking giving it dicks to me, yeah, because he protects me and my fucking children and my husband. My husband smashed a fucking car into a fucking Transco van, and he fucking took the flak for it, mate, and went into fucking jail for